Welcome to SEO for Business 101. This video will introduce you to key parts of the online SEO process anyone can master and learn to grow a business online or locally. Let's get started. Understanding Google's why. Let's start with the most important question that often gets overlooked. Why does Google exist? Google's entire mission is to help people find exactly what they're searching for. That's it. The search engine is not just trying to crawl and rank websites, it's trying to deliver the best experience to its users by putting the most helpful, relevant, and trustworthy content at the top of the results. So, as a website owner, your job is not to trick the system with fancy hacks or outdated keyword stuffing. Your job is to help Google help people, and you do that by creating real value. You want to understand what your ideal customer is typing into that search bar, what they need help with, and what solutions they're looking for. Then, provide those answers clearly and thoroughly. That's how you become relevant. This means offering content with context. If you're a local auto repair shop, don't just write a page that says Best Brake Repair Myrtle Beach 10 times. Instead, explain the signs of brake wear, the typical cost, and what a customer should expect during a brake service visit. Show them that you care about helping, not just ranking. Google can now read between the lines. It understands user behavior, content quality, and trust signals. So, build your content for people first. If real visitors find it helpful, Google will too. On-site SEO is the foundation of your website's performance in search rankings. This is where you send clear signals to Google and real visitors about who you are, what you do, and why you should be trusted. But it's not just about using the right words. It's about creating a great user experience from the second someone lands on your site. First, your site needs to load quickly. Page speed is not only a ranking factor, it's a deal breaker for visitors. If they wait too long, they leave. Second, make sure your site is mobile-friendly. Most searches now happen on mobile devices, and Google prioritizes sites that look and work great on phones and tablets. Beyond speed and design, your content needs to be helpful. Every page should answer a question, solve a problem, or guide your visitor toward a next step. Think about what your customers need at each stage of their journey. Include clear headlines, readable paragraphs, and visual content like images or videos when possible. On the technical side, don't overlook internal linking. Link your related pages together to keep visitors on your site and show Google how your content is connected. Use external links to credible sources when appropriate to build trust. And always add value, whether that's in the form of a free tool, a checklist, or expert advice. Great on-site SEO isn't about just ranking higher. It's about building trust and guiding your visitors to take the next step with you. Off-site SEO is what builds your reputation across the web. It's everything that happens outside your own website that tells Google you're trustworthy, credible, and worth showing in search results. The biggest part of this is backlinks. These are links from other websites that point back to your content. But not just any links will do. You want links from sites that are relevant to your niche and seen as trustworthy themselves. Imagine you're a gourmet mushroom farm. If a well-known chef's blog links to your site and says they use your mushrooms, that's powerful. But a random link from a low-quality forum? Not so much. So focus on building quality connections, not just quantity. Beyond backlinks, off-site SEO includes your social signals, things like your presence and engagement on platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, or Instagram. If people are talking about you, sharing your content, or mentioning your brand, that helps Google see that you're part of an active conversation online. Press releases, online directories, and business citations also play a role. These help confirm your contact information, location, and service area, which supports your authority in local searches. When done right, off-site SEO builds a web of trust that tells Google you're the real deal. It's not about tricks. It's about building genuine authority and visibility through community, content, and connections. Google Business Profile, GBP. Your Google Business Profile might be the single most important free marketing tool you have, especially if you run a local business. When someone searches for your service in your town, that little box on the right side of Google or that listing in the map pack can be the difference between getting the call or losing out to a competitor. Yet so many businesses ignore it. They don't update their hours, their photos are outdated, and they're not collecting or responding to reviews. That's like having a storefront with the lights off and the windows covered. Your GBP should have accurate business hours, photos that show what makes your service special, and a constant flow of real customer reviews. These reviews act like word of mouth in the digital world. When a potential customer sees dozens of 5-star reviews praising your service, they feel more confident giving you a call or walking through your door. Even if you're already ranking well, your Google profile adds trust. And it's not just about getting found, it's about getting chosen. Google looks at activity on your profile, things like updates, posts, and reviews, as a signal that your business is active and trustworthy. That can help you climb higher in the local results. If you ignore your profile, you miss out on all of that free exposure. But if you treat it like your most valuable online asset, it can pay off in a big way. Social media marketing, or SMM. Social media is not just about likes and selfies. For your business, it's about visibility, trust, and customer connection. Every comment, share, and follow is a signal. To Google, that means people care about what you offer. To potential customers, it means you're real and active. Let's break this down. If someone sees your business pop up on Facebook, likes your post, and then a week later Googles your service, they're more likely to click your listing. Why? Because they've already seen your name before. That's how brand familiarity works, and it leads to more traffic and conversions. Social media also boosts your map pack and local SEO performance. Businesses with strong engagement across platforms tend to perform better in local search results. Plus, it gives you a place to answer questions, share updates, run promotions, and build a following. This is especially true if you post consistently and stay connected to your audience. You don't need to be on every platform, but you do need to be where your ideal customer spends their time. Whether that's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or even Pinterest, be consistent and helpful. Social media marketing is a long-term game, but the more you show up, the more people notice, and the more Google trusts you as a brand worth ranking. YouTube channels. YouTube is so powerful it deserves its own spotlight. Most people still think of it as a video sharing site, but it's much more than that. YouTube is the second most used search engine in the world, right behind Google. And since Google owns YouTube, videos from your channel can now show up directly in search results. That's a big deal. Imagine someone searches how to fix a leaking faucet, and your video shows up on page 1. That instantly makes you look like the expert in your space. It also gives your website a massive traffic boost. But here's the best part. You don't need a fancy studio or expensive gear to get started. A smartphone, good lighting, and clear advice go a long way. Your videos can be tutorials, customer reviews, behind-the-scenes footage, or simple question and answer sessions. YouTube also helps with trust and conversion. When people see your face or hear your voice, it builds connection. They feel like they know you before they ever reach out. And don't forget, those views, likes, and subscribers are all engagement signals that help boost your SEO. The more interaction your videos get, the more likely they are to appear in both YouTube and Google searches. So start small, but start today. YouTube can open the door to a whole new level of authority and reach. Closing call to action. There is more to SEO, and I will share much more in future videos and a new business book series launching summer of 2025. Subscribe, like, and share to see more.